Shalom. First and foremost, and give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom. Lord willing, this video is edifying. It's going to be sitting around what you see on the screen. And it's giving a depiction of, the land of what you would call North America, or specifically America, between the periods of 1776 to 1930. And we know what this land belonged to, all right? This land was divided between primarily three tribes, tribe of Gad, Reuben, and Issachar. And it shows you the gradual conquest of the land, in which, once was, ours, the land being America, which through prophecy, was set up to happen. I'm talking about a genocide in which, has never been seen before on earth. Same with slavery, and it's unrecognized, and people just go about it as if it never happened. But here it is, just 16,000, Palestinians died. It's an uproar. Okay. Few thousand died in 9/11. It's a problem. 6 million died in World War II. And never forget, the plight of the small hats. Well, what about what happened to our people? Okay. People don't, they don't even acknowledge it. It's almost like, when you talk about what happened to, Gad and Reuben and, the tribes in which once possessed North America, people just completely, oh, well, history's history. Oh, it was a war, justifying what happened, which shows you another indicator that, the people who once populated this land, okay, are the children of Israel, okay? And there is a payback for this, man. There is a recompense for this, Matter of fact, this is Second Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See, and who's troubled us more than the so-called white man, and his colonization? Okay, because this is all this is, an example of what he did. I mean, he did this. Yeah, it's historically, it's more historically known about what happened in North America, even though it's not really recognized or acknowledged. It's something bad. They celebrate what happened to our people. But this happened all across the world, really, man. Especially in what they call the New World, North, Central, and South America. Okay, these lands were all ruled and dominated by the tribes, man. But now when you look at them, okay, And when we were over here by ourselves, we were thriving. Okay, don't let Esau fool you. You know, he tell you y'all was chucking spears and hanging on trees. Nah, man, we had a fully functioning, thriving society. Okay, one in which Esau has taken the ideas of, you know, in a plethora of different ways, man. Okay, when he came over here to the Americas, he didn't even know how to wash himself properly, man. He didn't know about changing clothes. Okay, he learned these different things from the tribes that were over here, man. Primarily Gad. Okay, but then he flip it nowadays and make it seem like in which we ain't, you know, like without him, we'd be like we should be grateful. You know, he make Jake celebrate it like it's something to celebrate. Like, hey, you know, we came in, yeah, we slaughtered you and genocided you, but we liberated you from yourself. And our people go for it every time, man. This is Genesis 49:19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. That's right, man, because this land, this great land, which now is called America, was once primarily the home of the Gadites, man. You know, and you had a couple other tribes, you know, mingled, you know, and they had their little territories, you know, Reuben and Issachar, but primarily Gad. Okay. And what did this devil do? He came with his colonization. He came with his religion. He came with his diseases. He came with his lies and his deceit. Salakia. He came with his lies and his deceit. You know. He came with his you know, his weapons. All right. His guns. And he completely had his way with our people, right? And there is a payback for that. There is a consequence to that for all that you did, right? You're not gonna get away scot-free. Like shit, cool. No, man. This is Psalm 74:23. Forget not the voice of thine enemies. The tumult of those that rise up against thee increaseth continually. See, and that's what this devil did, man. And to this day, he continues to, you know, apply the pressure and, you know, and take from our people, man. Okay. Just not too long ago, you had the North Dakota pipeline situation, you know. He want to build his infrastructures and such on native burial grounds. Okay. He's continuing his oppression, coming up with different laws and policies to keep, you know, families separated and divided. Propaganda being pushed on our people to keep us perpetually destroyed. Right. And he's not stopping. He's not slowing down. OK. He's not going to stop until the Lord, you know, makes him stop. Till the Lord takes him out of power, man. And that's coming very soon. OK. This is Micah 2. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. That's right, man. They devise iniquity continuously or continually. Okay? All these different policies and treaties in which this nigga then came up with, robbing our people out of their land and out of their wealth. Okay, they just made a movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, right? And it depicted perfectly what, you know, this devil was doing. The self-proclaimed white man was doing. Okay, really he's the devil. Okay, and he didn't even have to. He had more than most of the land already at that time. But guess what? It wasn't enough. He wanted every bit, okay? And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his heritage, even, or it's like it, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's exactly what they do, okay? Now all of a sudden, you got these Edomite $5 Indians, an Edomite with a feather, telling you that he's the original Native American. Now he wants some of the money that the government, because they got these different government proposals, right? Band-aids to the gunshot wounds in which they've done. They try to pay off God a little bit. And then you got these Edomites sneaking into that, man. Like, damn, y'all niggas. No, y'all ain't, you just can't get enough, can you? And even with that, God on the reservations live in some of the worst conditions, man. Operating backwards. Why? Where did all that come from? It came from yours truly, Esau Edom, man. Okay? We could blame this nigga for everything. And we do. All right? Yeah, it's some wicked niggas, and they gon' get it. The ones that stuck in the mindset and the ways of Esau, they gon' get theirs, but the ultimate nigga is Esau Edom. Okay? And you ain't off the hook, my man. This is Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. See? And that's exactly what he's done. He came all the way from across the oceans over here. And now look at this place, man. Just 200 years later, 300 years later, look at what the hell, it's been done to this place. Completely, night and day, unrecognizable from what it used to be, man. Okay, now this place, it reeks of pollution and poverty, and you got all it's a lot of the vegetation has been took down. Okay, America doesn't really produce anything. Okay, all this great land, and as rich as it was, you think America would be producing everything, but nope. He gave, sold out. These corporations sold out for cheap labor in other places and shit, man. So this place is just, barren, man, and through compared to where it used to be. You got America's farming infrastructure being destroyed. So he ain't even doing nothing with it. Here it is. He committed all these atrocities to get this place, and he squanders it and cannot be satisfied, and gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And he forced our people to assimilate, man, or be annihilated completely. Now our people are calling these, they call themselves by the names in which he gave them. The Indian schools, right? Kill the Indian, save the man. So now all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. See? And he's done this to the world, man. He's raped, robbed, and pillaged the world, And now it's time that he pay back that tab in which he's accumulated. All right? And you will pay back. It's a big payback, that's coming for Esau, man. And you can't run from it. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See, and you know, it wasn't enough for this devil to completely disarm us and, put us in, subjection. But no, he had to reclassify us. Okay, he had to completely destroy us, even though, it was prophesied that he'd do so, thus said the Lord, because of the things in which we did against the Lord. But this nigga, he's the one that did it. Okay, and it's going to be a price to pay for that. All right, he did it better than perfect. Gooder than good. Greater than great. Just look at the condition of our people, man. I mean, damn, it's disturbing. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. See? And he attempted so hard to do that unto our people, man, to completely annihilate us and eradicate us from the earth. He's still trying, man. You got all these Planned Parenthoods set up where Jake at. He pushes this gangster rap music, black culture on our people. Just look at our women, man, completely destroyed and whored out. The men are completely feminized and broken. Okay. Well, the Lord is going to, he's going to visit you for that, man. You're going to, all the things in which you've done and wish you were able to do on us, we're going to do to you, actually, man. Okay? And just like you took all our land, we're going to take all yours, man. Scriptures say, and Edom shall be given to Judah, right? So what goes around comes around, man. And with that, I want to give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Hashem, Rakakwadash, Wa, Abba, Babal, and DTA.